Okay, it is day one of Adelaide 500 and we're going to be heading into the city to go watch the race. There's a whole day worth of stuff and events going on, but we're a little bit late for the first one, but that's fine because it's only a practice session anyway. Today we're going to be driving in. My dad has nominated to take us in, so that's going to be helping out a little bit because city traffic is almost impossible. So say hi, Dad.
Hi.
Alright, looks like I'm driving, so we'll see you when we get into town. We're officially in city. Thanks, Dad, for sitting there while I drove in because otherwise someone has to take the car back. Thank you, Dad. I'll see you later. Yes, the Carreras are on track. The Carreras sound very nice, but I'm gonna have to find a spot to get in. I think I can come around here anyway. So let's try and get in, get the ticket scanned, and go see the F1 car. We'll be on track at 9:30. So yeah. That is the 2026 Toyota Supra out on the track. So that is the V8 supercar Toyota Supra. That thing is mean as hell. They're yapping about it. I don't really have the mic on, and I'm pretty sure that sounded like mean as hell. No one's here. It is a Thursday. No one comes to the Adelaide 500 on Thursday because Thursdays are the quietest day. That thing is mean. I'm going to come down this way because it's a good spot that I know of. Yeah, we're going to go up this way, which is my favourite corner in the track. It's what do they call this? CBC corner.
Have you seen it up close? Have you gone to the garage? It's
unbelievable.
We are going to go to the garage afterwards and actually check it out. However, because I have a paddock pass, after I think the F1 car will come by, I'm pretty sure, and then we will go into the paddock, stuff like that. So here we go. Here's the corner. And then there is the ladder, which is great. This is pretty much from the straight in. And now we're going to have David Coulthard in the F1 car. So I'm going to put the mic on so we can hear it. That is a V8. All the other cars are V8s, but that thing has got like a titanium exhaust. I didn't have the mic on yet. That is really sweet, that noise. So that was just a random guy. His name was Martin. Apparently he bought the first Ford station wagon ever in Australia, and he just had it. So that's really cool. Anyway, I want to go to the paddock now because I want to go catch David Coulthard. I want to go catch some of the drivers and stuff like that. I also want to get close-up footage of that Supra and the F1 car. But that's the first exhibition. I don't really know what's next because I haven't checked yet. But I guess we'll find what's going on. I think a lot of people up here, but we'll make it work. Okay, so they're currently talking about like having like, oh, how special of a driver you have to be to drive an F1 car. Maybe people don't know this, but you can just totally drive an F1 car. Like, if they actually set it up so it's perfect, like, and it's not overly high power in the torque, you can drive it pretty much like a regular DVT road car. But to drive it like how David Coulthard was driving it, you probably might need a little bit more skill, let's put it that way. Anyway, the paddock is up this way, and I do have a paddock pass. So last year I bought one but didn't go in for some stupid reason. I'm with my friends, but today we are going in. So try and catch that Supra and the F1 car. So yeah. So went into the paddock and nothing crazy really. It's a bit too like commercial, domestic, like I don't know. It seemed a bit big for like what I was expecting, which makes sense, but supercars isn't that deep, bro. So anyway, my point is it's free for the supercars paddock today, even though I bought a 4-day pass. It was fine. We got some footage of the Red Bull car, nothing crazy again, but we might go to the other like sales paddock where they got like exhibitions and stuff like that and go see if anyone's better to talk to there, because everything was pretty behind a paywall, some would say. Like, I have money, but like I'm not paying to just step foot into your garage. I'm not even in there. So I guess we'll move up the bridge, we'll go over and we'll see what's over there. I forgot to bring earplugs today, so I don't actually want to stand super close to the track because it's going to be very loud and I want my ears for the rest of my life. So I'm currently in this like sports merchandise section. It'd be good if they had a few Formula Student cars on display, but they don't. Talking about ours. I guess we didn't make the cut this year, but I'll see if anything cool shows up. It just kind of looks like everyone's selling stuff. I thought it was going to be a little bit less commercial than this, but whatever. This car was at Adelaide Rally. So yeah, this car went rallying the other day. And the cars are right over there. Are these the Super Twos? I don't know. And this right here, this is actually my dad's car right here. This is the Repco one in the wall. That's what my dad expects when he pays half for my car. That's how much of his car he expects to get. I'm joking, of course. It's a joke. Anyway, we got some arcade machines. Let's keep moving now. We are a little bit down on camera gear today. I ordered an ND filter, an extra card, and a little like tripod that I could use to hold my camera. So we are kind of a bit down on camera equipment today. However, I don't understand why they have stock cars at V8 supercars. Like, V8 supercars are pretty much just stock cars. They're like super stock. But I don't know why you'd have stock cars and such. Like, they have stickers for lights. And they're more similar to NASCAR in my opinion. I have seen a few of them before at like motorsport festivals and stuff like that. However, yeah, I don't know why they have them out there. They're pretty nice, honestly. Like, I don't think they're bad, but they just remind me of like knockoff supercars. You know, it's like when the toy brands release like a toy and then there's a knockoff version. That's kind of just what's on the train now. I haven't watched too much of what's been on the train now because I've been walking around the paddock. We might head back over and see what's over there from the track side of things. How's the Red Bull? Oh wait, this is alcohol, yeah? We are not, I repeat, we are not getting drunk at Adelaide 500. Not this year anyway. Okay, so we just finished up in the Porsche Carrera paddock and the other paddocks, like go-kart, like glorified go-karts anyway. I have the team shirt on now, AUMT represent. But we spoke to some guy from EMA Motorsport about the Porsche Carrera's like media team. I'll come back around like 1:15, 10 past 1 maybe, and see if I can catch some of the guys. So it's currently 11 o'clock or so, and try and catch this guy who does all the media. I spoke to one of the guys from EMA Motorsport. He was really nice, great conversation. Showed him some of the photos I took on the bridge, but it was absolutely amazing. So we'll come back, maybe meet up with another person, but I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to go back over there to the Supercars paddock maybe, and see what I can find. So yeah. Everything is starting to get a little bit more full. That's good. So currently spoke to some guy from the Trans Am paddock, not for me, for the team I'm on. But yeah, that's about it. Azane from the team. But yeah, that's been me pretty much. definitely can't hear me. But anyway, met up with Zane from the motorsport team, got a little bit of footage. The Carreras are currently on track. You can actually hear me because they stopped for a sec. But we're gonna go down to the end of the straight where they fucking lip it into the corner. They are so loud. These are arguably louder than the V8 supercars really, but I don't have earplugs, but you know, we ball. But anyway, they've got the Napa Speedway. But yeah, let's go over. Let's go all the way over to the end of the straight. If you cannot hear me, that's alright. I'll meet you when I get to the end of the straight, okay? My ND filter should be coming today, so I should be having some nice, better shots tomorrow. However, that is okay. We just watched the Carreras, favorite cup, the Carreras. Maybe the supercars. I do remember last year, at the end of this straight exactly, the supercars were coming down the straight and they were like weaving for the top 10 shootout. My favorite thing is the supercars weaving of the top 10 shootout. I was like, damn, these things are pretty beastly. Anyway, the Carreras were super cool, loved them. I tried some photography. My autofocus is always bad, and I'm through the fence and my lens isn't that good. So, well, it's not good. It's micro four thirds, but it's 20 to 60, so I can't actually zoom through the fence. So anyway, we'll check some of those footage. I'll review all that stuff tonight anyway and get some good photos going. But anyway, it's going to be a busy night tonight, I'll tell you that for a fact. But we're going to done. I might go take a break, have something to eat. I'll bring you along with me, but I might have a break, have something to eat now because I'm pretty hungry. I need to get some more fluids into me. I've been sweating a lot because it's hot. And maybe put some sunscreen on maybe so I don't get turned into a lobster by the end of the day. But it's not too sunny, but the UV is quite high. So anyway, let's go.
Autosport this year, those back-loaded poles and race wins at Townsville almost.
Okay, so probably can't hear me, so that's fine. Finished having lunch, having something to drink. Probably need to go find someone to fill up my drink bottle because I'm going to supercars are currently roaming around the track. They're the Dunlop series, so they're like the Super 2s. They've still got about 10 minutes left, so I might head back to look at some merchandise or something because, you know, why not? I like materialism. But we'll go up to where the Super 2 paddock is. I'll look at some stuff along the way, like some shops, because I'm really looking at shops. I'll take you along with me, but yeah, I might need to fill up my drink bottle as well. But that is lunch complete, so... So, F1 car is currently on track. It's getting pretty hot now. The UV is pretty high now, only because I can tell because I put my sunnies on. It's pretty bright. This is getting pretty bright as I walk along. We're going to try and rush back to the paddock before the F1 demonstration ends so I can try and get David Coulthard to just say hi. But not expecting much, but yeah. Okay, so met up with my final friend from the motorsport team and I am done for today. Legitimately, I'm so tired. I've walked around probably, let's see, I can't actually see with these. We did 21,000 steps today, so that's a pretty good day in terms of walking around. But yes, we got David Coulthard, the same man who binned it into the pits.
To the pit lane! Oh!
To wave at the camera. So, better than a selfie in my opinion because I can use whatever I want with the film, but photo is only important to me. So anyway, I think that's really good. My arms are a little bit tired from carrying the cameras around. I've seen a lot of people, which has been great, honestly. It's a great event, I love it. This is only the first day, so I get to come back tomorrow and Sunday. So tonight, plan for tonight is edit up all this stuff, edit all the photos. And the plan is to edit some photos to show to the teams I spoke to today. So I think I spoke to 2 Carrera Cup teams, 1 Trans Am team on part of the team, not necessarily myself. I was kind of asking them for some help with our planetary gearboxes we're developing. Then I spoke to 1 Supercars team, and I think that's it. Which is good, and I was about to speak to a lot of people. I was spoke to a few people, so I think Dad is coming to pick me up. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Look who's here, just
to save the day, as always.
That is it for Adelaide 500 today. Gonna go home. It's been enough, it's been tiring, it's been hot enough, so we will see you tomorrow.